Hello, 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 hello there. We're here. It's week 2. It's predictions time. I am, of course, the Smooth Effect, and this is
Trees! Not
Trees!
Russell Trees.
not Russell Trees, and he's back to the trees, and he's smoking some trees. I'm smoking a
It's a
cigarette.
good Bob Marley.
And that was your MVP, the blow himself, the Scorpio. Now, it's time for predictions. Let's get into this shit. Let's get it done really quick. Let me just bring this up quick. We'll start with the first matchup. We got me, the Smooth Effect himself, going against the funkier Co Medina's Mark. Who you picking?
I am going with the Smooth
Who's going with
Effect.
the Smooth Effect?
Not because he's my boy, but this week you can play the matchup game. His guys have very good matchups. He'll put up a lot of points. No offense, Alex. You got Seattle, Carolina, Miami, New England. His defense
A
is
lot of
against
tough
your
teams.
guys. Yeah.
It's a lot of tough
He
teams.
faces Jacksonville, New Orleans, the Jets, Baltimore, Seattle. I mean, St.
Detroit.
Louis, yeah, Pittsburgh. Come on, he got this with some points.
Well, I'm going with the Smooth Effect
Yeah,
too,
Smooth
because
Effect.
obviously I picked myself before I ever pick Alex.
Sounds
Moving on to
good.
the next matchup, we got you, the Trees, going
Trees!
against Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Who you picking, Trees?
All right, bro. I'm going with the trees.
Going with the
And it's
Trees.
gonna be a shootout. Get ready for it. I'm gonna be MVP this week.
Ooh, that's a big call. And the reason is I'm not going with the Trees. You know why I'm not going with the Trees? Because I went with you last week and you disappointed me and you lost and you got knocked the fuck out. So I'm going to go with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood this week. Maybe you'll flip and maybe you'll get the luck.
Yeah.
But I actually think she should be able to beat you regardless.
We'll see.
Well, you know, you talk a lot, man.
Tom Brady against
you were
the
going
Jets.
to go undefeated. Now you're saying you're going 12
Foster
and 1.
against Tennessee. Vincent Jackson against New Orleans. Thomas against the Giants. Bolden against Seattle.
It's a good matchup
Texans
for you,
against
too.
Tennessee.
She's got a good matchup too, though. You got to keep that in mind.
Lynch against San Francisco.
That's tough.
Stevie Johnson against Carolina. Hauschwa is kicker.
Oshawa.
Dolphins against Indy. Indiana's gonna win that game.
I think so.
Yes.
I still think you're gonna lose, though. I don't see you winning that match. Well, moving on to the next match, we got what would Tebow do against the Coney Island's finest? I'll go first. I'm going with the Coney Island's finest on this one. I do think the black man is going to be 2-0. He has Peyton Manning. He's going against the shitty ass Giants secondary. I predict 5 touchdowns. And the Trees.
I'm going with an upset here. I'm going with Coney Island's finest as
That's
well.
not an upset. Coney Island's finest would not be the upset. It would be, what would Tebow do to be upset?
What
He's
would
0-1.
But what would Tebow do is projected right now to get more points, and I can see where that comes. But Coney Island, like I said,
So you're going with the black man himself.
yeah, I mean his team
You're
should
going
put
with
up
Private
points.
Shane Wallace.
Let's go. Let's get him, buddy.
Private Shane Wallace for America, of course. All right, next matchup we got Vince Will Fork You goes against the Tassans Assassins. Do you see an assassination coming this way?
No,
No, you don't.
I'm
No.
sorry. Good luck, Erhan. Try again next week.
So you're saying Sarah's taking this one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say the exact same thing. I think Sarah is going to abuse him because
We're looking at.
I mean, she did really good.
Knock the
last
fuck
time.
out right here. This is gonna be that.
Yeah, you
match.
think so? Yeah. He's
No
already calling
offense,
it.
Erhan, but like I said, just look at your team.
He needs to make some moves.
Yeah, you do.
Not like drops or anything. He needs to change his lineup a little bit.
You can do this though. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. So you're going with Vince Will Fork You. I'm going with Vince Will Fork You. Next matchup, we have, of course, the MVP himself, the Scorpio, going against Prodigy of Brooklyn. That's right, Brooklyn's Prodigy. Who are you going with?
I'm going with Mr. MVP.
You go with the MVP himself.
I appreciate
That's nice of you. Can you tell us why?
that. Good sportsmanship.
Let's see. Adrian Peterson against Chicago. That's going to be tough, but he's nasty. Sproles will get some yards. Welker against the Giants. His lineup's good right now. Seattle against San Fran. I don't know. I would look to see if I had another defense. Brooklyn's Prodigy. Tight end's good for putting up points. I wouldn't start Givens. I would start somebody else. Hankerson, maybe?
Against Green Bay?
Yeah. RG3's going to have to throw to somebody. And I think he's going to get the green light this week. Matt Forte against Minnesota. That should be rough. Ryan Matthews against Philly. Good luck.
Well, he's garbage.
he scored last week. He had a good game, but Philly's fast tempo.
He didn't have a good game last
Ryan
week.
Matthews,
he made
he-
one catch for a touchdown. That was it. And you didn't
And
see
he
him.
had
That
some
was it.
rushing yards.
What, 20?
He had, I don't know, but look at it, Braz.
Roddy Brown was doing better than.
Ronnie Brown is black.
What does that have to do?
He's fast. Ryan Matthews is like Hawaiian or something.
I don't know what Ryan Matthews is, but you're going with the Scorpio, the MVP
Yes, I
himself.
am.
I'm not going with the MVP himself. I actually think Brooklyn's
Upset.
Prodigy is going to upset the MVP. But it's going to be a close shootout.
Close shootout.
Yes. It's definitely going to be a close shootout. I see Jared Cook putting up the same amount of points as he did last week.
Yeah.
And I see that Seattle, San Francisco, it's going to bite him in the ass.
Well,
I see it happening.
it is gonna bite him in the ass.
And RG3 is garbage, so I see that happening too. Adrian Peterson is nasty, but he's going against Chicago. And just like Sirhan did last year, Sirhan said you got to play the matchups, but you don't have to because it's Adrian Peterson. I do see him getting 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I see him scoring there. I also
Mike
see
Williams is going to
Walker.
do nothing.
He's gonna do. He's gonna do okay.
He didn't do his lineup yet, but Mike Williams is going to do nothing. I
Yeah.
see somebody coming.
Oh, Victor Cruz on the bench? That's pretty impossible right now. So I see him going Victor Cruz, Wes Walker.
Why is Victor Cruz on your bench?
Yeah, James Jones maybe in the
When
slot.
I picked up James Jones, for some reason,
Oh, it switched. Okay, so he's going to put Victor Cruz in, but he's going against Denver, so you also got to keep in mind.
Yeah,
I still think Brooklyn Prodigy is going to actually win that match, but it's going to be close. It's going to be
Shootout.
it's going to be a heartbreaker for the Scorpio himself. It's going to be a terrible, terrible heartbreaker. And the final matchup we have none other than the Bound Crushers heading for Squatting, going against Strictly Hayes, Mr. O. Will he leave him saying oh?
I say yes.
Oh, you say the Bone Crushers are going to go 0-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Drew Brees is gonna beast. DeMarco Murray is gonna beast. Steven Jackson.
DeMarco Murray's going against Kansas City defense. One of the top defense.
Yeah, but he's gonna be like, get off me. Just watch. We'll watch.
He's
The
going to go, get off me. Ow.
Get off me. Touchdown to the house. 65 yards. DeMarco Murray.
Well, I'm actually going with Strictly Hayes, too. I do. Yeah, look at those matches.
Put in Emmanuel
Houston,
Sanders.
Baltimore.
Instead of Golden Tate, put in Emmanuel Sanders, bro.
Golden Tate wasn't doing too high.
San Francisco, he's 4 points. And
True.
Russell Wilson, I don't see him doing a lot of work that game.
Nah.
So go Emmanuel Sanders versus Cincinnati instead of Golden Tate.
That could work out.
You got Marquise Colston, that's good. D'Angelo Williams, I don't know. I'd maybe go Jermaine Gresham.
Well, you can't go Jermaine Gresham.
Oh, I would go Denarius Morgan's Jacksonville. Put
Yeah,
him
I would
in
see that.
instead of D'Angelo Williams, yeah.
Think so?
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
D'Angelo Williams against Buffalo, I mean, I take that back. Actually, do your thing. Look up. I would go. I would
sure
go.
D'Angelo Williams got hurt, so
Denarius Moore instead of D'Angelo Williams. You have it here. I have Strictly Hayes beating the Buffalo.
I have Strictly Hayes as well winning. Well, that's it.
That's it.
That's our projection.
You're out of here.
That's our projection for week 2.
look out for Trent Richardson.
Look out for Trent Richardson, says the MVP himself. But we're not.
Even
worried
though it's
about-
against my favorite team.
We're not worried about the MVP right now. He's already gotten his belt. He's already excited. He's high. He's happy.
He's probably gonna nut on it.
He's probably get. I hope he doesn't.
I'm just kidding.
I hope he won't. Well, that's it. That's your prediction for week 2. This is,
Trees.
and I am.
Smooth.
I
I saw that, but I didn't want to. I was like, I legit just got hit in the face by something.
I got hit in the tooth.
Oh,
In the tooth.
He was trying to throw me some in my mouth, and it hit.
And it was like, so